Indonesia is a country of more than 16,000 islands. Most of them are small and unoccupied. The largest populations are on Java and Bali. About 120 million people live on Java, which is smaller than New England. Bali has only about 4 million. Ubud, the town where we'll go, is a small village partway up the main volcano. The place where we'll stay is in the upper left corner of this map. There's a small guest house on the edge of the rice paddies, which we love. Here's a view from the balcony. We love to go walking in the rice paddies in the morning when it's cool, and everyone is friendly. Religion is an important part of Balinese life that I thought you might like to learn something about. Hinduism came into Indonesia about 1500 years ago, and Buddhism followed soon after, brought by travelers and traders from South and Southeast Asia. This is the ancient Hindu temple of Prambanan in central Java. It dates from the 8th or 9th century AD. It's dedicated to the three main Hindu gods, Brahman the creator, Vishnu the sustainer, and Shiva the destroyer. And this is Borobudur, the largest ancient Buddhist temple in the world, located just a few miles from Prambanan. Borobudur is constructed like a layered cake. The bottom 5 layers are squares with high walls along the outside edge. The walls are covered with scenes from the life of Buddha. As you walk along, you learn about this religion. When you get to the top layers, it's suddenly open and spacious and peaceful, as if you reached nirvana or heaven. But there are lots of tourists these days, and it isn't so peaceful all the time. For many centuries, Buddhist and Hindu kingdoms coexisted in Indonesia. In the 13th century, Islam swept across Indonesia from west to east as Muslim traders from the Middle East sailed across the Indian Ocean. New Muslim kingdoms drove out the existing Hindu royalty, much of which fled to Bali. Today, Java and Sumatra are 90% Muslim, while Bali is 90% Hindu. Religion suffuses life in Bali. There are tens of thousands of shrines and temples, ranging from simple household shrines to major complexes. People distribute offerings every morning around their houses and around their stores. Sometimes they're just a pinch of cooked rice. Other times, the offering includes flowers, fruit, and incense. Mythical creatures called barongs guard the entrances to many temples. Frequent religious festivals set the calendar, and nearly everyone participates to some extent in the practice and observances of the religion. You can tell the importance of a temple by the number of thatched roofs on the shrines. The mother temple in the center crater of the main volcano has 11 roof layers and is one of the most important on the island. Temples often are built around sacred springs, and the temple priests play an important role in managing water supplies, so each rice paddy has enough water at just the right time to grow a crop. Temples also often have a sacred grove of trees. A wonderful temple complex in Ubud is called the Monkey Forest because it shelters a large troop of monkeys. They can be very mischievous and steal things from tourists. Religion also informs the arts. Shadow puppet plays tell stories from the Ramayana and Mahabharata, the epic Hindu poems from India. Dance performances often tell the same stories. Hanuman, the White Monkey King, is a favorite of all the audiences. Masks are an important part of the performances. I hope we'll be able to visit some of the mask makers. Festivals often include amazing parades of women in beautiful costumes bringing food offerings to the temple. Everyone gets dressed up in their finest outfits. The ceremonies include group prayers and distribution of rice and water as sacred symbols. At the end of the ceremony, the food is taken home to be eaten by the family. Sometimes huge crowds gather at the temple. A gamelan orchestra may play. Bali is a beautiful place with wonderful scenery, great food, an amazing culture, and friendly, happy people.